Hi, I'm Joe Wiesenfelder from Cars.com. Very pleased to be driving an Audi S8 this week. The S8 is the performance version of the A8, which is Audi's largest sedan. I'll talk about some of the things that make the S8 different from the A8. Here in front is one of them. There's a much deeper bumper. The grille is what they call a platinum color. It's not quite as dark as the regular A8. The A8 has a gloss black crossbeam here. Instead of 18-inch wheels, the S8 has 20-inch wheels with summer performance tires. It's winter here in Chicago, but because of the all-wheel drive, we did okay. When the tires get cold, though, you'd be better off with all-season tires. Now you'll notice gigantic calipers here. Oddly enough, these are not special to the S8. They're on the A8 too. The only difference is the label. Also on the S8, brushed aluminum side mirrors, which really look better against a darker paint for a backdrop. They have signals, they're powered, they fold, they heat, they do all sorts of stuff. They auto dim too. Just like in front, the bumper's a bit deeper back here. You have quad tailpipes, and there's a spoiler just kind of built in as an upturn to the trunk lid. It's not a separate unit. Now some differences on the inside of the S8. This one has an option that gives this dark brown leather with a black interior, which seems weird to me, but what do I know? Also a black Alcantara headliner. It's like a suede feel, which is nice. Another option that's available on this car, not on the A8, and is in this one, is this carbon fiber finish, which has a nice 3D effect. And also a hidden screen here shows a number of things, navigation obviously. It has navigation and some settings for the suspension. You can vary the firmness and the height of the car, all these things based on settings like comfort and automatic. One problem I have with this is it's in a menu. So let's say you're driving and you hit some rough pavement, you want to go to something like the comfort setting. It's not a button on the outside. If you have the navigation system up, you have to go through a menu, push this button, select, push again. It should just be a button you could reach up and hit. Now the drivetrain is no small part of the S8. It is a 5.2-liter V10 engine. The regular A8 has a 4.2-liter V8 engine. Now this one has 450 horsepower versus 350 in the other one. Almost 400 pound-feet of torque instead of 325 in the A8. It does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds, and that's very fast for a car this big. The secret of getting all the power to the road is standard quattro all-wheel drive. Now, in this car, it is 60% of the power going to the rear, 40 to the front in normal driving, and that gives it much more of a rear-wheel drive feel to it than the regular A8 and some of the other Audis have. The transmission is a 6-speed automatic with a sport mode and also manual mode, sequential shifting using either the shifter here or paddles on the steering wheel. So those are some of the things that make the S8 what it is instead of an A8. Obviously a big part of it is the V10 engine. You will pay a premium of more than $20,000 to get this version instead of the A8. So if you do so, you're really going to be looking for the performance aspect of it. In that regard, it delivers.
For additional information on this car or any other, go to Cars.com and our blog, Kicking Tires.